What's up, friends? How you doing tonight? Welcome to Moon TV Live, another session with our hazed out moon. The storm just cleared. It is Tuesday, July 12th, 2016, 10:56 p.m. Eastern. The weather ain't gonna stop me. Hope you guys are doing great tonight. Thanks for piling in so soon. What's up, Vision is Scary? What's up, Deirdre? What's up, Birdshot? What's up, Coy? What's up, Zachary? What's up, Mike Taylor? What's up, Awesome Frost? How you guys doing? We're taking a look at a 60.1% illuminated waxing gibbous moon setting now in Tampa, Florida. Coming in at 35 degrees altitude. Super crazy lightning storm just passed through for the last couple hours. I've been filming that. It was the first peekaboo of the moon I got, so just went live. Yeah, Deirdre, I'm compiling footage of that. I've done a couple of storms so far. All these summer lightning storms are really incredible. But you don't really see a lot of lightning bolts. You see a lot of like blue flashes and the whole sky goes crazy. And some lightning without thunder. Quite cool. What's up there, M Golf? Hi from Turkey. Looks like the moon is spinning. One or the other. Either I am or it is. Birdshot, do you view more than just the moon? Yep, we view Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, stars, nebula, and such. Depending on the viewing conditions, I try and show everything I possibly can see in the sky. Tonight is going to be rough, unless it clears up completely, so Mars is twinkling to the left of the moon, Saturn is invisible, and I think Jupiter is going to set soon, so well, tonight, as you can see, there's a really thick haze covering the moon, and if visibility lightens up, actually clears up a little bit, I'll be able to see Mars, Saturn, and so Saturn usually is decent. So if it clears up, hopefully we'll go there, but otherwise you'll have to check back on a clearer night when we can do the rest of the planets. Usually I can see Jupiter quite well. Mars is always a blob, a red blob. Deirdre, Hubble passed at 9:17, right in the middle of one of those storms. I was all ready to catch it again. It was like a nice transit from west to east on about a 30-degree ecliptic, but missed it, unfortunately. It's just been passing around the same time, around between 9:15 and 9:30 p.m. past like 2 weeks, it's pretty much the same kind of transit. So I'm gonna keep my eye on it, try and get like 5 or 6 different clips of it. You guys saw one of them. I have 2 others. Hopefully I'll have a couple more before the end of it. What's up there, Cosmic Observer? How you doing? Satellites don't usually pass after a certain hour. There's like this 8:30 to 11 p.m. time slot where satellites usually pass, at least here in Florida. What up there, Rockstar8970? How you doing? Have I ever seen the ISS? Yep, I've captured the ISS a few times. I've seen it with the scope a few times. At least, I don't know, four or 5 times. Not a lot of detail though. It does take a pretty decent rig to get any type of detail on that, and you actually have to. There are programs you can set it up to track the ISS properly, so the scope follows it. But I don't have that, so I've been doing it manually. So you got to jump ahead and kind of track it. You can look in the archives and look up ISS capture. You'll see what it looks like. What's up there, Sarah Smile? Peace. I don't know what that other emoticon is. Aru, Brandon Funky Nuts, what's up there? Alright, so it might be clearing a little bit. We got a touch more illumination on the moon. It is 60.1% illuminated tonight. So far I've got footage of the moon every night since the new moon. So I'm pretty excited to put that all together. Hopefully we can keep going strong till a full moon. I've been looking at gear all day. Just you guys wait, I'm trying to figure it all out. I don't think I've researched anything so much before. My shopping trigger finger is just like sweating bullets. What's up there, Wes Turn? Birdshot 1902 says, I'm looking into buying a telescope. It doesn't have to be cheap. What do you think I should get? That's a really broad question, man. What do you mean by cheap, and what does money mean to you? Screen stuff. Depends on what you want to view. If you want to view planets, there's a certain type of scope that's good for that. If you want to do astrophotography, deep space stuff, there's a scope for that. If you just want to view optically without a camera, there are different scopes. You can get a Dobsonian. A good middle-of-the-range model is probably the scope that I have, which is the 8SE Nexstar Celestron. Or they have the new Evolution 8, which is great. You can also look into different types. I wouldn't really recommend Mead necessarily. Yeah, very hazy, Brandon, tonight. We had a huge storm roll through. I think we're lucky to even get a view of the moon at all. I'm gonna go adjust the ISO on this. Time is 11:04 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's up, Andrea Johnson? Andrea Johnson, how you doing? Birdshot says, I want to do some planets, some deep space, somewhat deep space. I also live in Florida. That's cool. Planets in deep space, you definitely need something above a 6-inch or an 8-inch telescope, and in that range I would probably go with a Nexstar 8-inch, and that runs about $1,200, $1,100, and then above that you can get a 9-inch. There are edge scopes that are a lot more expensive but better optics. So I'd recommend something like that. Alfredo Bedola says, is the moon really fake? I don't know how to really answer that. No, I don't think it is really fake. I think it's really real. But what it is, I don't think we really know just yet. So, didn't mean to scoff at that question, but it's definitely not fake. Hey, take it easy, Brandon. Getting ready for work, so can't chill with ya and make fun of Pokemon with ya. But I can still enjoy the moon with you guys. Cool, man. What's up there, Matthew Winke? Hello, hello. Does the haze affect the rest of the planets more? Yeah, well, it's not just hazy, it's just like right after a storm, so the whole sky is kind of grayed out. There's not a lot of good visibility. The moon is quite bright tonight. Usually in the gibbous or close to the quarter phase, it's very bright, so you get to see it through the clouds as well. I believe that during certain parts of the phase of the moon, it actually kind of always has this haze over it. I would venture to say that certain parts of Actually, I haven't lived in a lot of different places and viewed the moon, so I can't say, but it's possible that it's the tropical or subtropical weather of Florida. But at almost every single waxing gibbous phase or waning gibbous phase around this point sort of has this haze around it. So I wonder if the moon is actually affecting it, and not just the weather patterns. But yes, it does affect the rest of the planets because you can't see anything really. You can just see a twinkle of Saturn and Mars outside, not much more than that. Birdshot says, I thought it was something more like 12 to 18,000. No, it is not even close to that. If you have that kind of money, man, have fun. Sky's the limit, or sky's not the limit, really. I would look into an Edge HD or something like that, like an 11-inch, but you gotta think about carrying it, you gotta think about a mount, and all the accessories start adding up. Brent Jagger said, did something really hit Jupiter? I don't know when you're thinking of, but maybe a while ago there was an article referenced by 2 independent amateur astronomers that saw something hit the side of Jupiter. But if you're talking about something going to Jupiter, then you might be referencing Juno, which is a probe on its way to Jupiter, now in Jupiter's orbit. Alfredo Bedola says, I see there's something there, but is it what they say it is? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but what the common understanding of the moon is that it's a 4.5 billion year old semi-basaltic, semi-lava rock floating in the sky. Now, basically orbiting the Earth and moving away from Earth at about 2 or 1 inches per year. And yeah, it's supposed to be a real thing that emerged from a giant collision about 4.5 billion years ago. So apparently it's a type of rock with basins of magma that have cooled over time, the dark areas and then the highlands. And it goes through this perfectly clockwork cycle and lights our night. So it's semi-scientific and semi-supernatural. I'm going to grab a coffee and a cigarette. Time is 11:11 p.m. Eastern. This song is a cover of No Backstage Pass by Caravan, awesome band from the 60s, 70s, and they still play now. Pretty cool prog band. Yo, what's good, KJP? Glad you look forward to these shows, so do I. It's a bit hazy tonight, guys, trying to bring a shot every night, but can't control the weather just yet. All right, I'll be back in a moment.
It's time I can see we've got it all back together. Signs in your eyes, in my smile. Show it all, show it all. Sometimes it all seems much better. Nobody ever to guide you. All was so easy, just wanting to please with your eyes. Singing songs too long with whatever. We'd be right, or we'd be wrong. We do it all. Don't know what laid them beside me, slowly taking me over. Changing my mind without reason or rhyme, won't let go. Oh, I'd work it out slowly. Oh, I take it as it comes. Oh, I talk it all over. Oh, shove it back where it comes. I can find all I need for whatever. It's such, don't need much to get me by. A smile, a laugh can be better. Or two just in case I don't feel that easy. There's something that please me to find. Oh, I'd work it out slowly. Oh, I take it as it comes. Oh, I talk it all over. Oh, shove it back where it comes. Have you been done? Are you one, or don't you know altogether? Don't you think it all stinks, or don't you know? Not at all. Don't wait for someone to guide you. Maybe it won't seem much better. Take what you can, there's time in your hands passing by.
Hey guys. So yeah, it's hazy as heck. There's nothing I can do about that, but remove the focal reducer, got a wider shot for you, turn the camera around so you can see the whole thing. 60.1% illuminated right now, waxing gibbous moon, setting in the skies of Tampa, Florida. It's no longer as humid as it was, but gosh darn if it's not storming every day. Time is 11:16 p.m. Just checking out our moon every night. Brandon says, sorry for honoring the Earth guys and you can't see. It was kind of worth it to listen and chat with you all though. Have a good day, man. I'm not gonna say that. It's up until the end. What's up, Pat? Mile deal. Heart. Birdshot 1902 says, I thought about making a space channel, but since I'm a kid, people be like, noob. Don't be discouraged, my friend. Go out there and make your space channel. We need more people doing this. There's no need to denigrate anyone, you know, because I think anyone who's definitely who was a pro now was a pronoun. Anyone who's a pronoun, anyone who's a pro now was probably a noob once. So keep that in mind. Hey, no problem, Brandon. Puff, puff, clouds. So just a quick reference, in the description of this video you'll find links to flat images of everything, Flickr, TakeBackSpace.bandcamp.com for the music, TakeBackSpace TV on Twitter and Facebook, etc., etc. You can always download the Moon Quick Reference Guide from Flickr and see what we're looking at. At the very bottom at 5 o'clock you got Mare Crisium. To the left of that, Sea of Fertility, Sea of Tranquility, and Sea of Serenity, the three darkened portions. And then to the top left, that little darkened portion is Mare Nectaris, Sea of Nectar. What's up there, Tammy Sublet? The moon is so pretty. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Even through the haze. Such a cool shape. I was looking at maxing out the quality and learning about optics tonight. It was very exciting. Definitely encourage you guys to go out and get your own scopes and cameras and enjoy space in real time. This is always fun, but seeing it for yourself, there's no substitute. What's up there, Wolfman Jack? And then we dive deep. What's up there, Fallen Awake? How you doing? What's up there, Miss Skywatcher? Aru to you. Bringing the haze tonight. This moon is not letting up. It's dragging these yellow-gray clouds with it as it sets. What's up there, Ronnie Nell? How you doing tonight? Hey, what's up there, Space Imaging? Keith says, well, you can't say we didn't try. Camera would not focus with the new eyepiece. Yeah, I'm clouded out, man. It is just crazy weather today. There's this intense lightning storm, just blue skies, like couldn't see any bolts, but I was filming that. What's up there, HB Link? You made it.
One should get somehow one up on this universe, suddenly finds himself confronted with an insoluble problem. Only he doesn't know that his insoluble problem is based on asking or posing the problem in a meaningless and false way. So it takes a certain kind of training for this to be found out. So what we're really doing, although it's being done under the cover of studies of the Orient and of Japanese culture, so on, what we're really doing is going down through these cultural, historical, religious, artistic manifestations to the fundamental games which life is playing. And if you get the hang of these, the comprehension of various culture forms becomes ever so much easier. You see, whatever you study, to become a master of the subject, you need to realize what are the fundamental principles. And very few teachers of anything ever give them to you, because quite often they don't know them. I remember very well, the only time I've been a very serious examiner of candidates for office was when I was an examining chaplain to the Bishop of Chicago and had to examine young men wanting to be ordained to the ministry. And I used to have many questions through which I could find out whether or not they had the least comprehension of the principles of theology. And it was only very rarely that any of them did, because they didn't teach the principles in theological school. They taught all the details, and so you memorized the details, and you had to know that, you see, because in an examination, they'd ask you about the details. But when an examiner asked you to fit the details together into some sort of sensible pattern, everybody was totally at a loss. So in Christian theology, there are various doctrines. We have things like the virgin birth, the idea that Jesus was born of a virgin. We have the doctrine of the ascension of Jesus into heaven, the idea that his risen physical body suddenly disappeared into heaven. And we have, for example, in Christianity, the celebration of the Mass, the sacrament of Holy Communion. And I used to ask candidates for the ministry, what was the relationship between these three doctrines, or these three things, the virgin birth, the ascension, and the Holy Communion? And they were at one total and utter loss. they would say that the Holy Communion service mentions the other two events in the course of saying the creed. But the idea that these things had any organic relation to each other, as they in fact do, was utterly left out of their instructions. And so it's in just the same way that all these fundamental games are left out of our education, almost by design, because they're things that you really have to find out for yourself. And nobody ought to teach them to you. But I want to speak this evening about another aspect of this fundamental game. And we play all sorts of games with each other. One very significant game that we play is the game called My Game's More Interesting Than Yours. And this is a very, very important game for developing an elaborate culture. And you remember when I was talking to you about those four great Japanese masters of the 17th century, Hakuin and Bankei as Zen teachers, Basho, poet, Sengai, who was also a Zen teacher, but is chiefly remembered as a painter. And how Basho went back to the naive in poetry, and Sengai was the greatest master of what's called Zen-ga. Ga in the sense of painting. So there is Zen-ga, that is Zen-style painting. There is Hai-ga, which is the kind of painting that goes with haiku writing. Haiku, hai, means playful. Playful painting, or so haiku is, ku means a phrase. So haiku is playful phrase. Well, anyway, the point was that after the extreme refinement of Chinese poetry, and in its wake, Japanese poetry, where you had to be terribly in the know to understand it at all because the game had become so complicated. There was a genius like Basho who upstaged everybody, you see, by his utterly disarming simplicity. And the history of cultural development, the history of art, the history of architecture, of poetry, of music, is always doing this. It proceeds like this. You see, we go back to our fundamental rhythm, which is sound and silence, or on and off. And so you've just got and the life force says, that's not very interesting.
Hey, what's up, guys? So that's kind of clear. I mean, it's not too bad outside, and this is just that cloud that's simmering right on top of the moon. So that's 60.2% illuminated right now at 29 degrees apparent altitude. Time is 11:30 p.m. Eastern, like I said, Tuesday, July 12th, rolling into Wednesday. Another chill night of watching our Luna. Consistent observing. I'm compiling a list as well of astronomers of YouTube, so check out this playlist, or actually check out all the playlists that I have. Trying to get some organization going of all the different streaming people and astrophotography resources, so keep an eye on those playlists. Follow them, and I'll be adding to them as I go along. Hey, what's up? Wolfman Jack says that TakeBackSpace sounds crazy, but I wish the moon always looked this creepy. I'll tell you, man, when it's fully illuminated, it's pretty creepy. No, it looks, it's always amazing looking, honestly. I always looked at those pictures and they were so dry and had no soul. All the different process shots and looking at it in real time with all the clouds and atmospheric diffraction is just a totally different thing. Good evening from Brazil. What's up, Rack 3? Anybody? What's up, Roger Brennan? How you doing? I gotta start researching the best equipment for streaming. Any suggestions? I'll tell you, man, the two options that I've found are the best are this Elgato HD capture card, or you can look into OBS, which is open source broadcasting streaming software, which streams your desktop. Both of those are really good. OBS is a little bit more complicated, and the Elgato capture card is the one I've been using. Now I have the USB 3 version of it, and hopefully they'll release the 4K version soon. But I wouldn't spend much more time on it. I've dug really deep on that front, tell you straight up. What's up there, Brennan Nelson? How you doing, brother? Just playing through some random little instrumental jams I dug out today. I'm working on about 4 or 5 new songs for the full moon. Birdshot says, I use OBS. Do you game a lot? Usually it's used for gaming on Twitch and such, but you can already stream in 1440 using OBS, which is pretty cool if you can up past, I think, 12 megabytes per second. How am I recording the telescope? I'm using a Sony Alpha 6300 camera with a T-ring adapter attached to the back of the scope. It's using a 1 1/4 inch eyepiece connector. And then I have an HDMI out of the camera into the capture card, which is an external capture card. It goes USB 3 into a PC, and then the Elgato software streams that. Funky Note says, how does it just sit there? Oh wait, Chuck Norris Roundhouse kicked it and now we don't want it. Now we don't want to come back, but it's waiting. Well, the scope is tracking it right now, so the moon would be moving off of screen if I didn't have the tracking going, and I have the remote control in hand as well to keep it centered. So the moon would be drifting from left to right across your screen and going downwards, top left to bottom right. Brennan Nelson says, Chris, have you noticed that the sun is setting further north than usual? So the sun and the moon both go across this kind of figure 8. So it starts rising further and further north and further south, and goes across this thing. If you use this program called Stellarium and you scrub back and forth at a very high rate, you can see exactly what the moon and the sun do. They follow this really interesting trajectory. And every day the moon and the sun set and rise from different places. And sometimes they'll appear a bit further away than they would normally seem to you, but it's just because they're on a different path. And this is called, I think it's called a window of some sorts. I have to look into that, but. And then when it hits a certain point, it comes back around. And that was, I think, at the summer solstice, which we were filmed on the 21st of last month. Or was it the 23rd? I gotta check that. Let me see. June 20th, 2016 was the summer solstice, so the sun was the furthest it was going to be, and then now it's on its way back, and then it's going to move towards the south, depending on where you're looking at it from. But I would definitely recommend pulling up a sky tracking software, focusing in on the sun or the moon, and then watching it over a long period of time. Chris Elgato, $152, right one? It depends. If you have USB 2 or USB 3, I would recommend getting the latest ones, the HD60 Pro. But get the external one versus the internal, there's no difference. Oh man, my house is crammed with LCDs and computers and instruments, and there's room for one, and a scope. What's up there, Jerry Carter? How you doing? Birdshot says, what got you into astronomy? I've always been into astronomy, but never really seriously, and I took a trip to Hawaii back in 2012, back when I thought the world was going to end for the 6th time, and after Y2K. And then I went to Hawaii, and I went up to Mauna Kea, and I saw scopes, and I saw the most amazing visuals you've ever seen. If anyone's seen the Milky Way with their naked eye and all the stars at once, you can get very, very tripped out and inspired. So when I came back to New York, I decided to do it, but in New York you can't really do astronomy, so I put that on hold for a while. And when I got down to Florida, I saw that the moon was out every night, and I figured, why not? So last year I picked up the scope. I actually picked up these 80-20 binoculars first, the hugest Celestron binoculars possible, and a huge tripod, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna just do binoculars. There's no need for a scope. And I don't know if I regret that. It was good to learn, but binoculars are no substitute for a decent scope. Anyway, so that's sort of what I've always been into it, and then I was a huge NASA fan and astronomy fan in general, just everything having to do with space, and I think a lot of people were as well, or are as well. I still am, but I have a lot more questions than I ever had, and now I have a lot more knowledge than I ever had, so it puts me in a very complicated spot of wanting to have faith in a system that I thought was real, and trying to prove it right in a way, instead of proving it wrong. Wolfman Jack says, I'm getting what Chris has, only 1100, yeah. Yeah, the 8 SE Celestron Nexstar. Actually, let me tell you guys, the best way to do this is to research and listen to and hear what other people have done with it. So I would recommend going to Cloudy Nights forums and looking up the Celestron Nexstar forum or any of the scope forums and see what real people have done with those scopes. It's probably the best way to get there. I've been looking through that endlessly, and it never ends, and yeah, just repeat myself. But yeah, endless posts about all the different types of glass, this versus that, which is better, which is cheaper, what you want to do. So definitely go to Cloudy Nights forums, go to the Astro Imaging channel as well. Adam and the guys do an amazing job there talking about real details about optics and such and gear, and they have great recommendations. Another place to go is check out SkyAlign Telescope's NEAF recap, NEAF, which is the Northeastern Astronomy Forum meetup. The 2016 one has all highlights of all the different booths and the best equipment that they're highlighting. And the cycle for release on scopes and mounts is not very, it's not very prevalent. So they release a scope every 4 years, so you can kind of be up to date. So I definitely recommend that. What's up there, Bob? How you doing, brother? Shout outs to Denver, Colorado. Birth year 1980. What's up there, Proverbs 31 woman? Thumbs up. What's up there, Gilda Lee 27? Hiya, lunatic. What's up, Zorento 14? Oh, and Aru to you, too. Alright, let's play some jammy jams. That's a funky one. It's called The World Didn't Go Bang. Back when the world didn't end for the 7th time in 2014. Here's to you, David. let the camera cool off for a second. Be right back. Yo, my Luna friends. All right, so time is 11:44 p.m. Eastern. Nearly there. It's not getting any clearer right now, but the skies are all right, so it's not going to get any worse. Got a zoomed-in shot right here, letting the camera cool off. Got the focal reducer in there, the F6.3 Celestron Eyepiece. Coming up right here on Mare Imbrium, cut in half by the Terminator line. Bordering on Sea of Serenity, Sea of Tranquility, and then Sea of Fertility and Mare Crisium, Sea of Crises right here. Brandon Funky Nuts says Funky Nuts loves funky beats. Lots of cloud emoticons. Jerry Carter says Tycho. Tycho is, I don't know if it's illuminated just yet. It would be around here. Let's look around for Tycho. Yeah, Tycho's coming up around here under the Terminator line. I believe it's right there in the center of that, but we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see Tycho. Visibility is quite poor, my friends. I'm gonna zoom back out. That is just way too hazy. Somebody's hazing it out. Yeah, Space Imaging Key says, Chris Parker's got a beautiful shot until his battery dies. So, yep, shout outs to Chris Parker channel. I'm not sure what his actual link is, but yeah, check out Chris Parker's moon feed if you'd like to see a crisp shot. I got my guitar out, And Space Imaging Keith also does a fantastic moon stream as well, so check that out. And props. What's up, Cynthia Sayago? How you doing? If it's clear, rip $100. There's no need to name, to get somebody to name you a star. You can just have them all. Save that $100 for a camera, my friend. A buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. I mean it when you analyze the stench. To me it makes sense how the dreadlock Rasta hit a buffalo soldier, and he was taken from Africa, brought to America, fighting on arrival. He was fighting for survival. He was a buffalo soldier, like a Rasta, oh, buffalo soldier in the heart of America. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me, well, who the heck do I think I am? I'm just a buffalo soldier, stolen from Africa, oh, brought to America, in the heart of the Caribbean. To be, boy, yeah, yeah, boy, yeah, 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 boy, yeah, 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 boy, yeah, yeah, boy, yeah, 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 boy, yeah, 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 yeah. Buffalo soldier, traveling through the day.
job. Dread like a rasta. You sing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's some hazy moon right there, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe one of these songs will be the code to clearing up the moon.
I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see a bad time to stay. Oh, don't go round tonight, 'cause bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I hear the rivers overflowing. Oh, I hear the voice of raging moon. Oh, don't go round tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. Oh, there's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, don't go round tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. Oh, there's a bad moon on the rise.
Looking up some tunes to play. I can turn up a little bit. Let me know if the volume mix is too low. I'm just trying not to blow out anybody's speakers right now. Time is 11:57 p.m. Eastern. You're tuned into Moon TV Live with me, Chris, jamming out some tunage to the moonage. 60.3% illuminated wax and gibbous moon. On another day, watching space. That doesn't seem right. Let's try this other link. that's a little better. This maybe needs a little bit more reverb on the voice. Let's try this. Touch here. That's cool, and touch on the guitar. Okie dokie. Okie choby. Know any Stray Cat Strut? I'm straight to okay. The night is ska something. Brian Setzer, right? I think. Right.
Came in from a rainy Thursday on the avenue. Thought I heard you talking softly. I turned on the lights, the TV, and the radio. Still, I can't escape the ghost of you. What is happening to it all? Crazy so strange. Where is the life that I recognize? Gone away. I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world. I will learn to survive.
Oh man.
As I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive.
So that camera didn't hold up. Alright, recovering data it is.
Passion or coincidence once prompted you to say, pride will tear us both apart. Well now, pride's out the window, cross the rooftops, run away. Left me in the vacuum of my heart. What is happening to me? Crazy, some say. But where is the light that I need you most? Gone away. I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world. I will learn to survive. As I try to make my way through the ordinary world, I will learn how to lie.
I totally got distracted by that. Ooh. That was some Duran Duran. Duran it out. Alright, what's going on? Roger Brennan just programmed my voice live 3 days ago so I could nail this song. His channel in my house, crew, Roger, let my ass off. Johnny Cash, liability mate. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Not to do what I have done. You spend your life in sin and misery. Everybody in the house of the rising sun. Again, in the house of the rising sun. Some House of the Rising Sun, friends. Let's see. I had one more in my mind while I was playing that. Let's see if I can find the right chords for this one. Your memory serves you well. We're gonna meet again and wait. So I'm gonna pack all my things before it gets too late. Oh, no man alive will come to this. No, shall we meet again? But you know that we shall meet again if my memory serves you well. On fire, rolling down the road. Just notify my next of kin. This wheel shall explode. If your memory pulling up.
Do you know what time it was? Lights were low. Lean back on my radio. Some cowards laying down some rock and roll. So he said, standing outside did seem to fade. Come back with a slow voice on the way with the fade. That went down DJ. Crazy cosmic jazz. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. And there's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me let the children use it. Let all the children use it. Let all the children.
Oh, let me try it one more time. Oh man, that sucked.
Let the children use it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. Had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far out. So you heard him too. Switch on the TV, pick him up on channel 2. Look out your window, you can see the light. We can sparkle, he may land tonight. Don't tell your papa, he'll get us lined up in vain. And there's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. And there's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me let the children use it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. Yeah. Let them boogie.
All right, I'm losing it. I gotta get some water, guys. So that was a lot of jamming for you, and making a utter fool of myself live on Moon TV. Time is 12:14 a.m. Happy Wednesday, you guys, July 13th. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We have a nice cozy crowd watching the hazy waxing gibbous moon, streaming live from Tampa, Florida. Got another, 5 degrees left. It's at 20 degrees apparent altitude, 60.4% illuminated. And yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. Looking for a song right here. Maybe Strut.
Indestructible ideas of vanishing, aimlessly wandering away. out there waiting. Split, you're coming so far back. The bastards love your dating. Stole your Byzantine back. Time is skipping through you. The way your fashion stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, she's got something riding up her sleeve. And I can't breathe. Oh, Saturday, it's a Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, drift away. She raised the sunshine to the view. It's just a line into the blue. There was this girl I knew. She was the one with the attitude. Now what we not like hand in glove. I can't tell me the summer. Yeah, there was this girl I knew. She was the one with the attitude. We were like hand in glove. Like pouring salt into my wound. She's got a lucky man that stays home every time she comes over. What do I love her? No, no, do I wanna touch her? Do I love her? No, no, I just wanna watch her. There was this girl I never knew. She was the one with the attitude. We go like hand in glove, like pouring salt into my wound.
guys. Time is 12:28 a.m. Winding down over here. Got 10 more minutes left of the moon. It's about to go beneath the trees. So giving you a little bit of a zoomed in shot. Got a UV filter that goes on the front of the camera and then it goes into the scope. So checking out Mare Imbrium, Mare Serenitatis, Mare Tranquillitatis, Mare Nectaris to the left, Mare Fecunditatis, or something like that, Mare of fertility, and then Sea of Crises right here, Mare Crisium. Kind of looks like a twilight moon. So tomorrow, hopefully it'll be clear around the same time. And this portion right here will get amazing visibility on Mare Imbrium. Take it easy, Chris Parker. Good work today, brother. Peace out, Roger Brennan. Have a great night. Hey, shout out to Mo P. How you doing? Didn't see you there. Rocking out. The area right around the Tycho crater, which will also be visible tomorrow, right there in the center of your screen. Semi-illuminated. Looking mighty small comparatively, but tomorrow it'll be in full glory. What's up there, Jesse Ray? Do I do this every night? Depending on the moon cycle and the weather cycle, but I try and stream as much moon as possible. You can check the archives and see the consistency, or the frequency rather. Guys, we get a slightly clearer shot just as it's getting to the tree line. So that's our Luna for tonight. About 5 minutes left of the stream. I want to say thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It's been awesome. guys have an excellent day tomorrow. Remember to go back and look up how to get a scope and how to get a camera. Sorry, I'm looking up this thing. All right, cool. I'm just reading everybody's comments. Thanks again. Yeah, go and check out your own scopes. Look at the sky for yourselves. Take back some space and demand some answers. That's what we need to do. But be polite about it. We can only get somewhere if we're respectful and kind. I'm trying to pull some jammy jams up for the last couple of songs. Let's see. How about this one? I'm driven a long, long way. What's up, 180 Slow Scope? Shout out to Big Headed Martian outside. Thanks, Jesse Ray. Hope to see you on the next one. Cheers, Sam, Tammy Sublet, Wolfman Jack, and Miss Skywatcher. Coco Tan 6. Maps Bolt. Thank you for coming by. Deirdre Boji, have a great night. Well worth your presence, friend.
Then your mama came and swept you up. Married your high school love.
Take care, Birdshot 1902.
Man, did you want some kids or something?
Peace out, Miss Mukwa.
But mama, I've been waiting for you so long. Yeah, you traveled across the seas for me, and then you left me crawling Amsterdam beaches, waiting on the hotel floor for you. Then your mama came and swept you up, and you went and married your high school lover.
Vision is scary. Peace out. I will proof the filter and have a great day tomorrow. Peace and love, everyone. Chris signing out. 12:36 a.m. Another one in the bag. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.